Righto, I've got Rodney Kahil, the man, the myth, the legend, on board today. So, Rodney, what are we going to do?
Hopefully go out and slay some bream, flathead. There's been some whiting, so I might take you some topwater whiting.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
If we can get in there, because the tide is right. We just got to be able to get in there. We might have to beach and actually walk
Oh, wow.
20-30 metres, but there's been some monster whiting in this spot.
That's cool.
So
That's
hopefully on some topwater.
And this joint's got some really, not only, it's been fishing really well the last couple of years for bream. Like with, I think, the year Matthew Finney won it, it was like 2 kilos a day won it. Last year there was 4 kilo bags coming out there. It was nuts. So it's great to see the system really, really healthy and firing.
Oh, it's really started to fire up. We're getting, water temps have dropped slightly, so we are getting some of the bigger bream, our blue nose bream coming through now.
Yep.
If the bar wasn't so hectic today, we could probably fish the sidewalls, and you will find some of those bigger bream. I know a couple of the boys are getting monster bream fishing for Jackson Jew, and they're getting huge bream. Yeah, they're definitely around. It's still a little bit dirty. It will clear up a bit more on the high tide, but yeah, I think just crankbaiting some of these walls and some cranker crabs on the pylons and that.
Fish, for sure. And this joint has some really, really cool flathead. I know over the years, I haven't fished for flathead down here for a while, but over the years I've caught some really nice flathead on these, just over here on these flats over here. Yep. So I'm hoping we can give them a bit of a whirl later on as well. That'd be really cool. So
no, that's still been fishing well. We don't have the huge flathead at this time of year. We got more numbers. But yeah, another month or so we'll start seeing some of those biggers, but we're going to fish those deeper holes today.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the hands of the master today, so let's go do it.
What's that?
Flatty, is it?
Yeah.
You're a flatty chappy. Is that on the heath? Alrighty.
On the curly tail that I never use.
On the curly tail.
Yeah.
What brand curly tail?
Probably a gulp one. Probably a gulp one. Yeah, I never use curly tails.
You got the spot over there, haven't you? I'll bring mine in.
Make sure I set him.
Yeah, alright. Hang on. You lift him?
Yeah.
Job. Oh.
Probably do this for another 10 and then we can start.
Yeah, whatever,
Oh, there we go.
Got him?
Yep.
Yeah. He was a bit too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Good one, a bit better. Looks a little bit better.
Maybe a little bit better. Yeah, better fish.
Bastard. Hang on. Put that down. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, he's just on.
Just on. There you go. Nice work.
I love fishing these gulp shrimps.
Oh, is that what you got on a shrimp?
Yeah, eat it all.
No, good. Go right in.
Right, 45.
Yeah, nice fish.
48
Good
maybe.
Point score in the classic.
Yeah.
Thing I've picked up that you're doing different to me is you're letting it just sit on the bottom. So I'm probably fishing a little bit fast. I'll have a crack.
Yeah, Tweed I always find a lot slower.
Yep.
Whereas some areas, most of Tweed I fish a lot slower. Whereas, I go to the pin and I'm fishing a bit faster.
Yep.
But we'd hook a flathead.
Yep, there we go. Yep. On the vibe. This feels right actually.
Okay.
Yeah, feels alright. Oh, what is it? It's gonna be a good flatty, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
Right,
good
he's
one.
Right.
Yeah, he's decent.
Not ready. I was heading a bit high. I'll just play him out a bit.
No, it's a decent one.
There you go. Look at that.
50s.
Hey.
Good fish.
So this is a little TT's blade, little prawn. It's a, their version of the what do you call it? The ZX. I think the ZX was the first one to come out, wasn't it? In these bladey ones with the assist hooks. This little guy here.
Well, you can see why they work.
Well, that water's dirty. There's still be some prawns around.
Yep.
Great limitation. So, and that vibration in that little bit of dirty water helps as well.
Yeah.
Is that one with the big trees on it? On the flat?
Yes. It's right up the top of
Yep,
this.
got him.
Oh, got him. Right at that drop again.
Yeah, he's a bit further back. Oh, actually, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah, he's putting up a fight.
Maybe.
Maybe we won't move.
Was.
On the vibe again.
Oh, yep.
Oh, you got him on the side.
Is he side hooked, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he feels a lot bigger.
Yep.
He's twisted himself.
It is. That's all right.
Another one. So how is your retrieval on that? Is it a larger hop, a smaller hop?
So I'm just casting that in to where I think that edge is, letting it sink to the bottom, and then it's just like a little rip
Yep.
on the bottom. So it's only coming up, I reckon, a foot and a half.
Yep.
Drop it on the bottom, and then they sort of take it. But that one we took it on the rise. So the first one was sort of like off the bottom.
Yep.
So your loco prawn would work really well here as well. I'm just going to get that. Off the rocks.
Off the rocks.
Off the rocks.
Yeah. He was on the little crabby, the 2-inch crabby, on it's probably a 1/40th jig head.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And it was sitting right on those rocks.
You right to get him, or you
thought it was a bream.
Got the net?
Yeah, probably should have got the net.
Sorry.
That's right. Not a big fish, but
Not a big fish. Net job.
It's not a bad fish.
Net him if you like.
You'll be right.
You right?
Yeah. You've got to be literally right on it.
Yeah.
Because they're hugging that pylon.
Yeah.
Feeding off the side, things like that. Oh, I missed him.
Missed him.
He's back.
Got him? No. So all you're doing there is just staying in contact with the lure as it's coming down, not putting any pressure on, letting it float down, watching for that line tick and feel for the bite or the grab.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
When I get it close enough to me here, it's under my feet, I'll just give it a lift and drop back down, and if I don't get anything, go back in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the trick to it is just keeping in contact with that lure, keeping that line straight. Feel that tick, you get that bow in your line, half the time you'll miss that bite.
Yeah.
If you got that bow in your line.
Unless they just engulf it and just take off.
Yeah.
Which happens.
Which we want to do.
Yeah.
But
Oh, cast.
right up on it. You gotta risk losing your lure.
Yep.
To
Good
get the
boy.
fish.
Oh, you pulled hooks in. And I guess the other point when we talk about fishing these pylons is like this morning we had a high running out. There was a lot of flow on this bridge. You need to had to have gone the heavy crab. So you don't just go to a bridge and just fish a lure. You've got to work out.
Well, you got to fish to the conditions.
Exactly. So if it's high tide and it's a big tide, then maybe you only get like an hour each side of the high tide at best.
Correct.
If you've got a low high tide like today or not a lot of flow, you can fish it pretty most of the rate of the run in. So just depends on that scenario.
So I'm getting a bite, a cast every time that lands there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking they're smaller fish. They're fouling it up. And they must be feeding right on that edge.
Yeah. Well, that one that I saw on that other pylon, he was right in underneath, munching on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, a lot of the time you can sight cast them like visually.
Yeah.
But I think putting in a cranker crab or something like that, it spooks them. So if it's on a slack tide, all right, you can put something down that's pretty unweighted and sort of float it down on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of float it down on them. But if you've got tidal flow and you put something like a cranker down on it, it just spooks them, those ones that are sitting there. If you need glasses like me, wear them. You know, colour choice. People talk about colour and things, and a lot of people coming into the store and asking about colour. And I think I said to you earlier, I don't care about colour.
Yeah.
When it comes to crabs and stuff like that. Yes, maybe with some soft plastics and stuff in the dirty water, use dirtier lures. But I honestly, with the crankers, I couldn't care what colour it is.
What about the UV in the dirty water? So if you've got that UV olive crab, maybe.
Plastics.
Yep. And not only that, there's a UV crab. Do you think that might make
I'll
it?
be honest, it's never made a difference for me.
No.
Maybe for some other people, but never made. I put a bit of scent on my crabs.
Yeah.
I think the scent plays a bigger part.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Boom. I'm here till Thursday, it's alright.
I think the scent plays a bigger part.
Yeah. Oh.
When it comes to fishing the crabs in dirty water.
Yeah.
Or even plastics, you know. Like a lot of us will fish, especially in the Bream tournaments, we'll fish like gold plastics, like gold crabbies and
Yeah.
things like that, and they're pre-scented, you know, and I think
Yes,
plays
that's the
a
one.
big part in it. So,
You were threatening all the whole time.
well, I was striking every one, and I thought I'm just
Yeah.
going to load into it
Yeah.
instead of striking them because I wasn't getting them on the strike. So it's not a bad fish.
You get this guy? Oh, he's a lovely
Oh,
fish.
yeah, good fish. Yeah.
Lovely fish. Probably your best of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. Come on. Up
There
you
we
go.
go. We're running
There we go.
5 litre.
Lovely.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, now you sort of like, you look at it and you're going, well, we're actually building not a bad bag when you consider.
Yeah.
And then you look at the ones you dropped and there you go. Yeah, nice work, Steezy. You're the man.
Thanks, Daisy. Look at the crab.
Oh, come off.
Got it. There you go.
Bye.
Sarah, I'll just do some fishing here. See if I can get one here.
Thanks for a great day. Yeah, do it. Do the other side, you will, I reckon.
Yeah.
Hang on. Good fish?
Oh, it's not a bad fish.
It was always going to happen.
Who needs a boat?
Who needs a boat?
All right, settle down. Settle down. I'm not getting a hook in me today, mate.
I'll get a little video.
All right.
What are you doing over there?
Don't ask. You want me to try to get another one? See if I can get another one off there.
Do it.
So they're sitting right up the end.
Yeah, perfect location.
Well, it's just anything out from there. In here, I'll jump on the back. But yeah, that's how I would normally crankbait. I'll come up and sit up along here.
Yeah.
And then right up along the edge.
Well, that's garbage. Oh yeah. That wind's got to hold us now. It's pushing against the tide.
That was a bite. Come on, come back for it. Yep. Got him. Oh, he's a good fish. Yeah, he's a good fish.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's got me on the bottom.
Get into him. Oh.
He was a good fish.
That was a good fish.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a good fish. I still got my crab.
Wow. That was epic.
Yeah.
Nice. Good one. Oh no!
You know why?
You didn't change the leader from before.
Should have changed the leader.
Rookie
It's a
error.
lesson to learn.
Rookie error.
Always check your leader. Because that was a big fish we dropped.
Yeah.
When it rubbed me up, he's completely rubbed me off.
Could have at least given you a happy ending with Rocky
I
rubbed you up.
It was another good
That
one.
wasn't a happy ending. That was a sad ending.
No, it was a sad ending. That was another good fish. It wasn't. I don't think it was as big as the other one.
No.
It was a decent fish though.
Nice.
Oh. He's got some grunt.
He's turbocharged.
Yeah. Not a bad fish.
He's alright, yeah. Tell you what, we put him in our bag for the day and we've actually done alright, haven't we?
Yeah, we haven't had too bad of a bag. Yeah, they're sitting right on top of those rocks, eh?
Yep.
That's on the little salty nipper.
Salty nipper.
Yeah, love this little
Yeah, nice.
thing. So when you're not using the gulp crabbies, which everyone's
Yeah,
always using, you can smell these brim, that they're, you know, those ocean brim smells?
yeah.
Yeah, you can smell them.
Righto, Rodney, great day, mate. Thanks for the day in the water. Absolutely fantastic to spend the day with you and learn a bit about this system. It's a great system.
It's an awesome system. Such diverse, you know, like a lot of variety of fish in here, you know. And like I said before, you know, we don't get the traffic, so that's why we get the good fish in here. And mate, I've enjoyed today. It's been absolutely awesome. We caught some brim, got them on crankers and crankbaits and plastics, and we caught some flathead. What else did we catch? I can't even think what else we caught.
I think they were only really the couple of species. It wasn't
Yeah.
really much bycatch if you talk about that.
No, but it's what we targeted.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly.
you
yeah.
know, we
So,
set out to achieve something, we did it.
a lot of different techniques. So there's plastics and hard bodies
Correct.
and vibes and
Yeah.
and crabs and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
a lot of different scenarios. So I'm really looking forward to putting this one together and yeah, hopefully I can
Awesome.
portray the day well. Hopefully the viewers learn something because yeah, we've sort of gone through
Yeah.
the techniques and bits and pieces. So yeah, but,
Well, I look forward to doing another day with you.
sounds good to me.
We'll do it in my boat.
Oh, that's,
We'll go out and do a freshwater session.
sounds fast. Sounds good. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.